gentlemen, today we're making history. This flight 757 is a maiden flight out of JFK Airport, flying into Argyle International Airport.
Dedication and desperation, nationals made their contributions, eliminating our frustration. From our neighboring islands, their taxes so high, we want to cry. Cuba, Taiwan and Venezuela, Mexico, Trinidad and Tobago, embracing our commitment, witnessing our achievement. They are lifesavers when we need good neighbors. Argyle International Airport, we flying. Argyle International Airport, we landing. Argyle International Airport, we progressing. Say thanks to our Grenadines, it's a blessing. A visionary with an illustrious plan. The gods put a blessing on this man, building with no money in hand. Fidel an engineer to this land, like no one building is hard when the people laugh. Vincent Chanson on abroad, supporting with on accord. The youths have a new ideology, how to advance this country. They want to fly like eagles in the sky. Argyle International Airport, we flying. Argyle International.
A little bit late in the afternoon, just after 3, and this is because I had to go to deal with another issue this morning, but I couldn't avoid coming here this afternoon. We are here now at the area where you have where the access road to the Argyle International Airport is going to be. And what you're looking at right in front of you here, that is the centerpiece of the 2 lanes. Now on my left here, there is 1 lane, that is the lane that will be taking you into the airport side. And on my right here is the other lane that will be taking you out. Now my back is turned to the main road, right? So which means I'm entering from the main road going into this area. Now where we have this little island in the center here, they are going to put some lights. The lights are going to be placed right in the middle here, and I also learned probably they might plant some palm trees as well. But it is left to be seen exactly how it is going to be done. But the lighting for this area you will have right in the center of this lane, and from what I have gathered, the light will be on 1 pole and branching off to the left and the right from that single pole. So far today, Saturday the 13th day of June, this is the work that we have here now. And if you notice, this side is kind of matching with the other side. If you see that side over there where you have the raised area, the height about a 6 inch or so, well, we also have that 6-inch raised area here on this side, so bringing it to a level with the one over there. So when the asphalt is being placed on this roadway, where you see my hand, my finger there is touching that spot, that is the height to where they're going to bring the asphalt paving, and this is going to be the raised area above the asphalt paving. The same thing is on the other side over here. That raised area where you see there is where the water is going to run. Now there you have a truck passing, and you see how wide the road is, that this truck can pass there in that lane of road also. The work so far done here on the Argyle roadway, or the access road to the terminal building. The work is continuing because the workmen are here also working, continue to take this section of the road inwards towards the terminal building area. As we get closer down there, you're going to have an idea to see exactly what is taking place. There we have one of the carpenters who are making sure that this boxing is done the right way, to ensure that this work is done properly. You see they have already done a portion down there, and here he is making sure that everything is level, so that when this work is completed, it is just correctly done. And they are working very hard out here to ensure that this piece of work is being done in time for the operational date, which they say is by the end of the year. But that is left to be seen. But they are working feverishly to ensure that they accomplish this task. And these guys were working out here on this section of the road. No doubt they start working at 6 o'clock in the morning and they finish work at 6 in the evening. So you could tell there's 12 hours of work in here. So you could tell how hard they are working here outside it. And this is one of the workers. Apparently it is break time, because around this time so they usually have a break, and some of the workers are on break. And here we have one of our workers still continues work, making sure that this thing is level and straight and correct, ready for the concrete works that will be coming up later in the week. With a smiling gentleman here, very happy with the work, and he's a very hard worker. I've been here, coming here quite often, and I've been observing what is going on. I can tell he's very dedicated and very hard working. I'm not too sure of his name, but I will ask him and he will tell me. Would you care to tell me your name, sir?
My name is
Ronald Warren from
Byron.
Byron. And you get here every morning for 6 o'clock. So what time do you leave home to get here and drive?
Well, I get here maybe like 5:15 in the morning.
And mornings you get on the side.
Yeah.
That's very good.
I leave home. Sorry.
So you have your own transport?
No, I usually come with one of those regular passengers.
Okay. Mr. Warren here is ensuring that this thing is level and plumb, so that the work here can continue. And thank you, sir, for your very hard and dedicated work. We appreciate what you're doing here for us, Vincentian, working so hard to ensure that this piece of work is completed in time for the operation. So it's nice chatting with you, sir. All the best, right? Quite a lot of emphasis is being placed here on the drainage system out here at the Argyle International Airport. Now right before you there's another trench dug where they are laying culvert drains here, so that the runoff water that will come from up at the main road coming down here on the site and from other areas will be channeled right out to the river end, the gutter end that we have out there on the northern end, and taken down through that spanning area where they have the two corrugated culverts spanning the water from off the site here. We see here now that the area has been filled with dirt, it has been leveled off, and if you notice closely we see some stakes being placed in strategic areas, and sooner you will find we have the laying of the base stones in this area for the starting of the commencement of the paving of the parking lot in this area. But currently the drainage system is being worked on. The workmen are down there in the trench area, building the necessary putting down the necessary works there for the drainage system. So I'm out here with you Saturday afternoon, the 13th day of June 2015, continuing my coverage here at the Argyle International Airport and bringing you the progress of the work that has been done so far over the past week since my last visit. I am here at the corner bar in Peruvian Vale, looking at the Argyle stretch from the northern end right down to the south. There you can see on this side they're still doing earthworks up here. Over there you can see the caterpillars. They're doing the earthworks here still. Lots of stone have been dumped here over the past week. And we have some grading down on the bank side over there, right in front of us right here, close to the main road. And the work continues here at the Argyle International Airport site as I come to bring you coverage of this week progress of the work, June the 13th 2015. And this is what we have looking at the works here from this end of the site, just in front of the where we have the corner bar as you enter Peruvian Vale, looking over the seaside here on my left, where the end of the airport is on the northern end. This work, as we know, will take some time. Stone work, because you have to have the right stone, the right shape to put in the right place. But between last week when I was here and today, I must say that a considerable amount of work has been done here. Now we just have this small portion here that is left that you're seeing there, just over the second and the third layer tunnel, counting from the right. And this is what we have. The work, the men are still working there today. The men are still working there today, so you see everything is going well. And I must let you know that we have reached the end so far where they're getting to for the time being with these culverts. So maybe from next week we don't see some more new development taking place here in this spanning area of the Yambu Riverside. Now I'm a bit closer to the work here, as you can see. Very impressed with the work done here for the past week. These guys are working very hard here. As you will see in the last video from last week, where they were with this stoneworks, and to see where they are now over the past week since Saturday. Actually, we start working from about 6 o'clock in the morning until 6 today. And here, I guess by the time I return here next Tuesday, or next Saturday rather, this work will be finished. I now said Tuesday because that is the anticipated date they are giving me when more than likely they will complete this stonework here. So this is what we have here at the front of the river crossing, where they're doing the spanning, the stoneworks that they're doing here. Looking very lovely, as you will see. The guys are working very hard, ensuring that this work is done in the proper way and getting everything ready for operational date, which is anticipated to be by year end. We are here at the end so far where the corrugated culvert has reached. But remember, some time ago I told you that where they are ending right now is not exactly where they're going to be staying, that there's going to be an extension of about 15 more meters, because where they are currently, as I was told, is about 290 meters, and the extension, the complete length of these things will be about 305 meters. And I told you some time ago that they're going to bring it right down to the river's edge. Now the river is running down here, as you can see where the river is, and I'm going to show you some new development that has taken place since you have reached the end of these 5 culverts. Now you have all 5 of them are down to the finishing line so far where they are going to reach. But here in these two sections that will link these two, the first culvert, we have the continuation of concrete works here laying down that will be bringing down more of the concrete foundation for the J-beam to bring it right down to the river's edge, like I have told you. So these concrete corrugated culvert that we see here, where they have reached to the end so far, will be coming right down here to the river's edge to bring the water that will be channeling through this, because this Yambu River that is running right before you, right currently now, when all of this is finished, this water will be running through these corrugated culverts here, and running through all 5 of them. The water will be running from the western side, coming right back, ending up back down here where the water is running now behind me. But here we have all 5 of them now. There you can see them, they have reached to the end. And what is taking place right now, they are continuing the extension of this 15 more meters to take it right down to the river. The first 2 sections have been dug, and the concrete, the stones were laid and concrete placed in the stone. And what is going to happen afterwards, they're going to lay down the concrete foundation like we see up there, and they're going to put in the J-beam, and the J-beam is what these corrugated culverts are mounted on, those things that are embedded into the concrete there, and they have some holes in them, and the corrugated irons are bolted onto these J-beams to secure them. The work continues here in this section, but before all of this was done, vehicles could have traveled from the right side, going right across over there and get back onto the bottom of where we have the gutter spanning. But because of the work here right now, no vehicle can travel here. So this is the extent of the work that we have done here so far. We have the completion of the 5 culverts. Remember, the 3rd and the 4th one were lagging behind. Well, now this week that we come here, we have seen the completion of both of them. All that is left to be done some of these, we have the bolting, the bolts to secure the corrugated sheets. All of them are not bolted down. They're taking a considerable length of time to be bolted down, but the guys them are working on them. Actually, no one is working down here bolting because it's about after 4 by now. I'm out here a bit late because of other activities, but this is the work we have here today, happening right down here at the edge of the river section, the eastern section, where we have the gutter spanning ending up into the river. And I have learned that when they get down here with this work, they're going to channel the river somewhere over there on the bank side. I'm not sure yet how they're going to do it, but as I come here week after week, I will see the different development in regards to the work that is taking place out here at the Argyle airport site. Meanwhile, over here at the Petroglyph Hill, there is excavation work still going on. The guys them are moving the stones from what we have here over the past week. We had some blasting done here, so the boulders are being removed and taken to the eastern end at the seaside, where we have the filling up of the sea area. The laying down of the base stone on the 2nd kilometer of the runway has reached as far as this point here that you're looking at. Now, this area here where I'm standing is being used currently as a roadway for vehicles to travel. But not too far on my left, is where we have the spanning area. So between where you're looking at here, where the stones have ended, and the riverside, the gutter area here to be spanned, right up to where they have done the third kilometer, the asphalt paving. This is the section we have left. So from here right up to where we have just little beyond the river, this is the area we have left to Baystone. So it's just the river spanning area to be filled, and the gutter area just in front of us here to be filled up with dirt and whatever other stuff they're going to use, and then they're going to lay down the base stones, and the asphalt work is going to go on. So work is progressing quite steadily out here at the Argyle International Airport as I come to you to bring you an update of the weekly progress of the work. And today is Saturday, the 13th day of June 2015, and so far this is what we have taken place.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we're making history. This flight 757 is a maiden flight out of JFK Airport, flying into Argyle International Airport.
Dedication and desperation. Nationals made their contributions, eliminating our frustration. From our neighboring islands, their taxes so high, we want to cry. Cuba, Taiwan and Venezuela, Mexico, Trinidad and Tobago, embracing our commitment, witnessing our achievement. They are lifesavers when we need good neighbors. Argyle International Airport, we flying. Argyle International Airport, we landing. Argyle International Airport, we progressing. Say peaceful and the Grenadines, it's a blessing. A visionary with an illustrious plan. The gods put a blessing on this man, building with no money in hand. Fidels and engineers do this land like no one building is hard. When the people laugh, Vincent Chance home and abroad, supporting with one accord. The youths have a new ideology, how to advance this country. They want to fly like eagles in the sky. Argyle International Airport, we flying. Argyle International Airport, we landing. Argyle International Airport, we progressing. Say peaceful and the Grenadines, it's a blessing. Portrait of SPG, sacrifice from you and me. Whatever future brings, we are now seeing it through. May peace reign on our beautiful shores. Thanks to all those engineers, Cubans and Vinci workers. They move mountains, diverted rivers, toil in the sun and rain, so we can land those planes. Argyle International Airport, we flying. Argyle International Airport, we landing. Argyle International Airport, we progressing. Say peaceful and the Grenadines, it's a blessing. Where there is despair, there is hope. Light a candle, don't cross the dark.
Hello. Hi, Mom. It's your daughter Andrea. We've just landed at the Argyle International Airport.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Argyle International Airport.
JetBlue is landing.